Hello and welcome back to 1st and 2nd grade science. My name is Miss Allen and I am glad you are joining me today. We've been learning about our planet, Earth. Last week we talked about land, air, and water. Today we're going to learn about the three states of matter: liquid, solid, and gas. Our Earth is made up of matter and it comes in three forms. Matter can be in three different states. You can find matter in the state of solid, liquid, or gas. I have an experiment for us to learn a little bit more about those three states of matter. Before we start our experiment, let's make some predictions. What do you think if I try to put a solid into the balloon? What do you think would happen if I tried to put a liquid into the balloon? Can you picture that? And what about if I tried to put a gas inside the balloon? What will happen? So here's our experiment. I have a container. Our container is the balloon. I have a glue stick. What's a glue stick? Is it a liquid, a solid, or a gas? What do you think? Liquid, solid, or gas? It's a solid. What do you predict is going to happen if I try to put this solid glue stick into the container, the balloon? Okay, let's see. Whoops, I can't. Oh, it's quite difficult. Is the glue stick changing at all? No, look, the glue stick is keeping its shape. It's a solid, it keeps its shape. I have water. What is water? Is water a solid, a gas, or a liquid? This form of water is a liquid. This form of water is a liquid. Did you know that water can be a solid? When is water a solid? When it's frozen, when it's ice. And water also can be a vapor when you heat it and it evaporates. But this form of water is a liquid. We're going to test liquid. What do you think is going to happen when I try to put this liquid water into the balloon? What do you predict is going to happen? Let's see. It's going in very easily. And it's taking the shape of the balloon. The liquid takes the shape of its container. I'm going to pour this out. Next, let's try to put gas into our balloon container. We breathe in gas, oxygen. We breathe out gas, carbon dioxide. I'm going to try to fill this container, the balloon, with carbon dioxide. What do you think is going to happen? The gas, the carbon dioxide, it filled the container, the balloon. We can move our bodies to resemble the three states of matter. How would you move your body if you were pretending to be liquid? Maybe you'd move a little like this, like a liquid. How would you move your body if you were moving like a solid? A solid keeps its shape. Can you stay very still and keep your shape? How would you move your body if you were acting like a gas? Maybe you're floating into the air and filling up the room around you. Is a type of matter that can be in all three states. We can see water as a liquid, We can see water as a solid form when it is ice. Here's water in the solid form, it's ice. And then we can also see water as a gas when it's a vapor. This is a humidifier, and water is coming out in a gas-like form of vapor.
I just showed us 3 examples of water in the 3 different states of matter. Solid water is called ice. Ice is frozen water. It keeps its shape. Water in a liquid form is wet and fluid. This might be the form of water which we are most familiar with. It comes out of our sinks and our showers. We use liquid water in many ways, including washing and drinking. We can see that a lake is full of water in liquid form and takes the shape of the space in the container that it is in. Water in the third form as a gas can be called vapor. It's always present in the air around us, and you might not be able to see it. When you boil water, the water changes from liquid into a gas or a water vapor, just like the humidifier I showed you with the water vapor coming out of the top.
For our follow-up activity today, I have a piece of paper and a marker. I'm going to fold my piece of paper into thirds, to 3 columns. So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to label the first column liquid, the second column solid, and the third column gas. Liquid, solid, and gas. Your assignment is to take your paper outside or throughout your house and search for states of matter that are liquid, solid, and gas. So find different types of matter and see which state they are in. Are they a liquid, a solid, or a gas? What can you find more of? What can you find the least amount of? Whichever one you can't find as much of, keep looking and see if you can find that. So we're looking for different liquids, solids, and gases in our homes or in an area around us. Thanks for joining me today as we learned about the 3 states of matter: liquid, solid, and gas. I will see you next week.